Welcome to the next video. Alright, so this is gonna be pretty much filler content, if you will. Today is Sunday, August 25th. This is probably vlog number 27. Let me check that real quick. Wrong! Vlog number 26. You know, I think about all these YouTubers that make like hundreds of videos. That's insanity. I don't even think I have 100 posts on Instagram, but I am one video closer to that 100 video mark. You saw the title of this video. This is basically gonna be my end of summer update. Keep you guys, I guess, updated. If you haven't seen the last 3 weeks video, if you haven't seen that video yet, go check that out. That's basically my typical summer day. Loved your responses to that video. The amount of hours I put in that video, insane. For that editing sequence, legitimately never spent so much time in a video. Rewarding, hella dope, but like 1/10 of the views that it's worth. Okay, it's almost September. To me, September starts, that's it. The summer's done. It is, we're moving into the fall. We're gearing up towards those competitions, and that's it. So basically that typical summer day, those are now over. Blessed. I don't need to skate that early in the morning anymore. Definitely not a morning person. Little update. This is from technically the spring, but if you remember this Instagram post, there's a little bit of backstory to that. So some of those shots were taken from my friend Anthony, and it turned out just to be an amazing, just like B-roll sequence. It was just great. Those shots were all taken on this lens over here, 18 to 105 f4, which means literally nothing to any of you. Anyway, the point is, I wanted this lens. I'll let you in on some little secret, even though it's not a secret. Once you get into buying camera gear, it gets very expensive, very fast. Better cameras, you're gonna need better lenses, and you look at your credit card statement and you're like, whoa. And so I wanted to save a little bit, and by save, I don't mean not buying it, I mean buying it pre-owned. Now, I know you guys are gonna say, yo, that's so sketch, you're gonna buy used stuff. No, listen, buying used camera gear is like so common, like so common, especially lenses, because they last a long time. Camera bodies tend to come and go every couple of years, but lenses, that they tend to stay. So I was looking for the lens, and I told myself, okay, if I can get it for half the price, I'll buy it used. I did get it for half the price. One caveat though, the person I bought it from was just a complete, I hate him. Okay, here's the backstory. So I hit him up, I tell him I want it for X amount of dollars, whatever. He says yes. We meet up. He brings the lens, and it's in like great condition. He has the original box, he has the original packaging. I'm testing out the lens, and I'm noticing. I ask him, where's the lens hood? For those of you who don't know what a lens hood is, one sec. So this part of a lens, is called a lens hood. All right, it goes on the top. It's that little rim. Okay, doesn't, honestly, in real life, it doesn't serve much of a purpose. What it's supposed to do, it's supposed to block light from hitting the side of the lens, causing sometimes flaring. It can improve contrast maybe. Honestly, the only reason I use a lens hood is so that whenever I dink it against the wall, I don't actually break the front glass. That's the only reason I would ever use a lens hood. But honestly, on this lens, I don't even need to, because yeah, I use lens filters. Anyway, before I fully nerd out on you guys, that's what a lens hood is. Bro, where's the lens hood? And then he's like, oh, yo. And then he looks through his bag. I guess he's acting it out. It's like, yo, dude, like, I don't have your, I have it in my, probably in my case at home. I thought I brought it. I'm just like, whatever. It's a freaking lens hood. Like, I don't care. And so I'm like, he's like, oh, we can like organize and we can meet up again. I'll give it to you. Seems like somewhat of a trustworthy guy. I'm just like, whatever, let's do it. So then I'm about to leave. I didn't even ask for this dude's number because I actually didn't care that much about it. But then he comes up to me. He goes out of his own way. Okay, he goes out of his own way and asks and gives me, yo, this is my number. Contact me. I'll figure out when you know, I can hand it off to you. So these are my exact texts. I need to put this away before I toss it in frustration. I don't know the legal issues about talking about people's real names and stuff, so let's just change his name. Let's say his name is Andy. So I'm like, hey Andy, I'm just confirming that I'll meet you at the parking lot of Shoppers Drug Mart tomorrow at 7:30 for the lens hood. He's like, perfect, it's in my case. I guess in his own little, I don't know. He puts it in a case to carry it. Whatever, okay? Why it wasn't on the lens is beyond me. And I'm like, okay, awesome. And so apparently he has this contractor job, supposedly. And so he's like, oh, hey man, hope all is well. I'm stuck on a job site in Barrie with an inspector. They showed up late, want to reschedule for tomorrow. Might be home after 9.
Why you always lying?
I don't care. He's the one who came up to me first to give me the number to begin with, and now he's texting me. I'm just like, yeah, fine. Same time tomorrow is good for me. I also don't mind meeting you later today. Totally up to you. Okay, I'll let you know when I'm on my way back. Never did I hear from him again. I'm just like, okay, that's great. Am I ever gonna see this lens hood? I'm assuming I'll just see you tomorrow. No response. Question mark? No response. I'm like, what the hell was the... At this point, I'm just mad. Like, it's like the lens hood, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I actually don't care that much because I'm probably not gonna use it. But it's like, what are you doing this, dude? Like, what was the point? I'd ask him, hey man, I hope everything is good. I was just wondering if you're super busy or if you're intentionally not responding. I'm just confused because I don't understand why you would bother texting me to begin with if you never intended to give me the lens hood. And he's like, oh, hey man, sorry I was on the site till 8:30 yesterday. I'm home today. Have the good with me, lol. Probably hood. Trust me, I don't need it or want it, lol. I'm like, okay, all right. Then I felt a little guilty. I'm like, okay, maybe this dude's like super busy. He's like stressed out, whatever. Then I said, oh, okay, like I was so confused. I'm really busy today though. Are you good for tomorrow? No response. Do you want to meet sometime this weekend? No response. And that was the end of Andy and the end of my lens hood. And that was it. You know what, Andy? I don't care. I don't need the lens hood. I'm going strong without the lens hood. I got some sick shots without the lens hood, and I probably got better shots than you ever did with it. So you know what? Bye-bye. Anywho, now that I got all that venting out of the way, first competition of the season was Detroit, and that was a very, very eventful event for me. As you saw in the last video, training was going really, really well. Let me walk through how the short went down. So I do my first quad sal triple toe combo like money. The rest was basically just gone. It was so weird because I was like so prepared. And my axles also have gotten so much better. So I'm done that salto. I'm going into back outside edge of my axle. And right before, it's like, whoa! I tried to take it anyway, but it didn't work. And after that, I just couldn't bring it back. I get off the ice and I take my skates off. And I'm wiping my blades, and then I'm greeted with this. Whoa. Got him! Thankfully, there was an Adea booth over there, and props to the dude there. He fixed my boots real quick, and then I was able to do a pretty like not bad long program. And I basically slayed both axles the next day, so not bad. It was an opening competition, and try to get the ball rolling or whatnot, so I was really looking forward to that North York competition. And if you guys have been following along, and basically I didn't show up at that North York competition. I know a lot of you were looking forward to it, but psych. But no, seriously, about, I'm gonna say like a week and a half, my right foot started like hurting, and I was like, okay. And it's not like, it wasn't bad. I didn't even feel it on jumping. I didn't feel it anywhere. I felt it like half an hour into the session, my foot started to get achy. And whenever I took my foot out of my skate and if I started like tapping it with my finger like that, I could feel like my foot was achy. And I know the feeling, because I've had it before. The last time I had that feeling was when I was 13, going into nationals. And after a bone scan, it revealed it was a stress fracture. I was like 95% sure it was a stress fracture. Like, I know the feeling, right? Looks like we're going in, back to the same old routine. I went to CSIO, talked to the doctor. Doctor's like, bro, you have a stress fracture. I'm just like, oh man, I have a stress fracture. We went to the MRI. MRI results said I do not have a stress fracture yet. The MRI results showed that on the second metatarsal, which is, by the way, the most common stress fracture in the foot, along the second metatarsal, there's a section where the bone shows a lot of irritation and the bone marrow looks weak, and it's basically showing signs of a developing stress fracture. So if I continue jumping, chances are I would stress fracture it. And I know some of you guys are thinking, oh, well, this is why you don't do quads. No, I had a stress fracture when I was 13 without quads. You guys should go watch my other video in reference to that. Doctor said no jumping for 2 weeks. Not the most convenient timing considering I had to go to North York in a week. I should be fully recovered 4 weeks, which is like totally fine. Like, it's not on the spectrum of injuries. This is definitely one of the better ones. I just started jumping a couple days ago. It feels so good to jump. You don't understand. 2 weeks of no jumping, it's like, whoa, like what do you do for all those sessions? It's a lot of footwork and a lot of spins. Unfortunately, I missed North York, so for all those people that were asking me why I wasn't there, that is why I wasn't there. Nothing else left for me to say. Summer's been great, relatively. I mean, some setbacks here and there, but overall, loving it, and looking forward to where this season is gonna progress. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you liked it, dislike it. If you disliked it, comment down below, share, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.